Hey parents, we're continuing our series Church in the Wild this week, and last week we looked at how we need to be moving from being spectators to participants in God's mission through the church. And so this week we're going to look at what that means and how that plays out. We're going to be in Acts chapter 1, where Jesus gives kind of his final commission, his final call to the disciples before he ascends to heaven, and how we're supposed to be about living into what he's commanded us to do, which is taking the hope that he offers and the life that he offers to an unbelieving world that needs it and wants it so desperately. So tomorrow night, we're going to be looking at this idea that we get to be involved everywhere in the mission of what God has called us to here on this earth. So that means that we're serving locally. That means we're serving in our region, in our area, not only in the state of Arkansas, but in the United States, and then also across the world to the ends of the earth. So I'm excited to talk about that. We're going to talk about different ways and levels that students can get involved in that. But for you to continue the conversation at home, just want you to ask, man, how are you being involved in the Great Commission? Man, what's one way that you're getting plugged in and building for the kingdom right here where you are and where God has placed you? Hopefully that can be a really fruitful conversation for you and your student or students. But we'll do that tomorrow night. Just as a reminder, I told the students last week, but next week on the 18th, so a week from tomorrow, we're going to be doing a meal packing service project here at the church. You and your family are invited to do that. But since that's going to be happening at the same time that FSM normally does, we're not going to have service in the worship center. We're going to do a bonfire right here on campus. And we're going to have s'mores set up and all that kind of stuff. And so students through their D groups are going to be asked to be picking a time slot to go and serve for that. But if you've got questions about that, feel free to email me, call me, text me, whatever, and I can kind of fill you in on the details. But we're encouraging our students really with tomorrow night on how to get plugged in and involved in the mission of the church. That's one really easy way for us to do that. So we're looking forward to that Wednesday, but we're looking forward to tomorrow night as well to dive into the Word a little bit and challenge each other and what it means to really follow after what God has called us to as His church. So we'll see your students tomorrow night. Hope y'all are having a great day.